Hi, welcome back to Shannon's Plants Planting Time. How are you today? Today is actually the same day for me, and thus the reason I'm in the same shirt is because I'm shooting video after video trying to catch up from my vacation. So, what I want to talk to you today about is just a little short, quick video. And it's something I discovered, and I won't tell you how I discovered it, but I discovered that they make these bags that you can hang in, like, say, your grow tent or your Ikea greenhouse cabinet, and they make different sizes of carbon dioxide bags. And the one I ordered is by Exhale Homegrown CO2 bag. And what it is some kind of mushroom or something. It's hold on, let me read it. Mycelium. And it activates, it goes down into a substrate, a sterile substrate, the mycelium does, and it creates CO2 out of this filter right here. You actually move this up and you hang it in your room, and it floods your plants with CO2. Now, you're asking, well, why should you do that? Because plants breathe in CO2 and put out oxygen, which is the opposite of what we do. And if you are low on CO2, say you have a grow tent or a space that's not ventilated well, then the CO2 goes down and the plants actually stop growing. So if you flood them with CO2, it helps them grow, and it's used a lot in something I don't want to talk about, but you can guess. But I also figured, hey, if it works for those, then it's got to work for regular plants. So I ordered, and this is not the first time I've ordered this bag. It lasts for 6 months, and they have different size bags for different size rooms. And this is a big bag, and it says it provides your plants with CO2 for 24 hours a day for 6 months guaranteed. And I can't remember, I know I got the biggest bag. Anyway, so you just hang it up and it provides your plants with CO2, because without plants, the CO2 in the atmosphere would reach a level that would actually smother humans. So if you don't have plants using that CO2 and converting it to oxygen, then we would not be here. So, and I know that there's a lot of, like, I guess they're plankton or something in the ocean, and they do the same thing in the trees, and so there's a lot of things that do it. But yes, if it were not for all those things, including plants, CO2 would reach a smothering level for humans. And vice versa. If you have a grow tent or a Ikea greenhouse cabinet, if it's not ventilated, and the CO2 level drops below 250 parts per million, then the plants stop growing. And thus, if you hang a CO2 bag in there, it helps your plants to grow. So that is the reason I order the Exhale Homegrown CO2. And I've found it very helpful in my grow tent, and that is where I hang it. I don't know, I haven't put my Ikea greenhouse together, so I don't know if I'll hang one in there. If I do, it'll be a much smaller one. But I don't know if all of y'all are out there are aware that there is a product that helps your plants get the adequate amount of CO2 that they need. So if you didn't know, it's easy to order. The company is very informative and they get the product here quickly. I ordered this 2 nights ago and it arrived today. I think it's about $40 for that bag. And so, yeah, I did not know it existed until, well, this is my second bag that I've used. So, anyway, yeah. So they last for 6 months. So I hang them in my grow tent and stuff like that. So, if you didn't know and you're having trouble with your plants growing, you might want to think about adding a little CO2 to the mixture. And I recommend that product. I'm not sponsored by that product or anything, but it is a good product and it's easy to work with. And some come ready. This one came ready with the mycelium already in there. Some come with it up here and you mix it yourself. But yeah, I recommend it. So if you're having a problem with your plants growing and you're wondering what's going on and you've got them in a non-ventilated place, you might want to think about adding a CO2 bag. So anyway, short video. Gives video a thumbs up or a thumbs down depending on what you think. And if you're needing some CO2, order it. And I promise it helps your plants grow and grow faster. And anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next houseplant video. Bye.